Hello and welcome back to Rosewood's Budgets for November week 2's cash stuffing. So you might want to get a cuppa, get comfortable and join me for this week's cash stuffing. So we'll get straight into it. If you have seen, I've changed it up a little bit here. I have taken out my Christmas binder. And I have the envelope here. Not sure where I'm going to put it at the minute, but it's just because I wanted to gift that binder on to somebody. So, yeah, I have my plans for my Christmas binder for next year already. And yeah, so I just kind of compacted them all into here. Now we've like condensed everything down. It's just got placeholders in. And this is the one we mainly use. So this will get pulled out. And this is what we're going to use to be cash stuffing this week. We do have a little bit of like admin bits to do. So we'll get into that in a second. But firstly, I hope everybody has had a fantastic week. Hope you're all well. I've been trying to catch up on videos and Instagram and stuff. So there's obviously bits that I've managed to miss out this week just because, you know, it's just been a lot to catch up on. But the rest of this day after filming will be catching up on everybody's videos and things. So if this is a little bit late after midday on a Sunday, I do apologise because it is currently... Oh, I'm not sure at the time. 10:30 maybe on Sunday. So, right, admin bits. We owe Teeny Tiny Tuesdays £8. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen October's monthly subscription from Little Moon Budgets. So, we do owe this one £8 because we've done it as a 1 and a 7. And I don't want that to fall into our Teeny Tiny Tuesdays allocated money. So we are going to cross this one off, which is great. Let me just waft it off a little bit. And we will pop that back in there for Teeny Tiny Tuesdays. And we will bring it in the tin. Oh, that's hefty. And then we will put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, £8 going into there. So we're all tied up when we go to play Teeny Tiny Tuesdays. Now, also within Teeny Tiny Tuesdays, honestly, guys, I don't know what I'm doing with this Charmed. I think it's because I'm used to either things just being £1, £2 or whatever. But I've just confused myself. So what I've done... I won't take it out. I'll just pull it from here. I have written on here that each one of Charmed is 50p an episode. Okay, so that actually there's 22 episodes here, so that's £11, blah, blah, blah. Now, I know 44 does not equal 50, but that is what I've got in here now. So I'm just going to keep that as the 50. And then going forward, I am now... going into series 5 or season 5. So once I've completed that, then I'm going to put the money in because it's, I don't know why, it's just confusing the hell out of me. So that's what I'm going to do from now on with Charmed and saving up for Charmed. And that should total us about £90. So that's that one out the way and up to date. Next, I am going to pull in this one. So if anybody's seen my last week's, I have gone back to Slimming World, just trying to lose a little bit of weight, and I did really well on my first week. Don't know how it's going to go this week, but it's, you know, it's just a journey. So this is from Kimberly Budgets. Unfortunately, her shop's not open at the moment. And we have got to pop in. Can we see that? We have got to pop in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5. So we've got to pop in £6.5 into this tracker. So just waft that off. Yeah, I've spoken to a few people of like what I should do, what they, you know, what they do, and I've just gone back to this for now because I know it works for me in the interim, and then I'm going to have to look at longer goals. So we have 5, £6.50 going into pounds for the pounds saver. And that is, like I say, by Kimberly Budgets. So that's going to go in here. And I think what I'm going to do is, actually I can pop that at the back. I'm just going to pop it into here later on. Right, so we will bring in our tray, our cash tray. We will see what is left over in this binder to stuff into our leftover. So food and household, I've moved this over here now because I always forget that there's still change. So I always say, oh no, nothing left over, and then there's loads of change. So this is the change left over from food. Petrol has nothing left over. Fur baby, he has nothing left over. We got him some treats. I like to treat him with a little bit of goat's milk. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't quite like the angle, so I just had to move the camera. Yeah, so Fur baby, we got him some treats. He likes a little bit of goat's milk, so we got that for a treat. Miscellaneous, we have £10 left. Then we will take the money out for week 2. Pop that to the side. Let's see, week 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so then we've got nothing else left, no spending money or anything like that. Was my husband's birthday on Friday, so we went out and treated him to a meal and things. We are going to play this in a little bit with our spending money, but we will count the cash that we have for today. So today we have to stuff 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 310, 20, 30, 45. So 345. So what I'm going to do is this £10 here is going to go here, and this is for our leftover. This change here will go into Teeny Tiny Tuesdays, so that can just go out the way for now. And then we will get into cash stuffing. It's been really, really nice reading all your comments about your goals for 2025, because some people don't think about it yet. Others have like everything set out, and I've really, really enjoyed it when people are saying like they want to have a buffer, or they want to complete an emergency fund, or you've got you know, overpayments and a debt binder. I think a debt binder is really, really good. It's a fun way to save money and have fun saving it, because there's no worse than having to pay off debt. Overpayments on mortgages and things like that. And then you've got the ones that I wish to inspire to be like the 5k, the 10k, the 15k. Like, I'm going to be cheering everybody on for them to complete it, but it's not something that I believe that I can do currently, and definitely not to that degree. But yeah, it's going to be so enjoyable watching them reach their goals in the next year. So yeah, let's bring in this and let's stuff for the week ahead, and then I have a few things that I want to show you. So we have food and household, and we're going to have 80 going into there. So we have 20, 40, 60, £80 going into here. We always end up with a little bit of change. We're doing really well with like planning our meals and things. Today we actually have gammon, and we're going to do something called campfire stew. Is literally one pot, everything gets chucked in, you know, beans, carrots, everything. That's where I'm going to put the change now. Petrol has its 20, 40 for the week ahead. I don't know what petrol prices are like at the minute, but at the moment that's enough to last us the week. If we do any extra trips anywhere, then we might have to top up. But yeah, Fur baby, like I say, he's got his treats and he's going to look forward to having that goat's milk today. We are going to put 10 in here. Miscellaneous is going to get its 10 as well. And then we're going to move over to here. So we're going to pop 30, sorry, this week. 30 into Teeny Tiny Tuesdays. And then we have that change. So we're going to pop it all into this envelope. Done it again. Closed it when it's already open. So this is going into Teeny Tiny Tuesdays. And then all this is. So I think we have, what do we have? 2 or 3 stuffings of my Teeny Tiny Tuesdays, because I'm going to stuff it on the day that I open it, which is counterproductive, but you know. Or I might not actually. I might just, I don't know. I've not decided. Anyway, that's the Teeny Tiny Tuesdays money going into there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this one in the back of here, because this is something that I'm going to have to do weekly in here. So we're going to then move over to our spending. So our spending this week is going to get 25. And with our spending this week, we are starting a new challenge by Sky Budgets. So this is her Instagram here and TikTok. Lovely lady. And I've had this one a while, and I have ordered something from her for my Advent, which I'll talk about later. But obviously I'm not going to be opening that at the moment. It'll be opened for Advent. So this is Saving Shots. Now, I did message her and I did say, can you tell me what the highest value is? Just because if something's like 30 quid or 25 quid, sometimes my budget is only £20 for my spending, which is absolutely fine, but it just means that I'll have to owe it. Yeah, I say I hate owing, and I still end up owing things like Teeny Tiny Tuesdays. So I just need to get a dice from this beautiful dice bowl that my friend made me. And we are going to go, which colours is it? Do we know? Red, pink, purple, blue, yellow. Okay, so we'll see if we can find. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's move that to the side. So we have 25 to spend, and we only have £100. So if you haven't seen, we're doing a fun challenge to be able to put it into getting the skip, because I find it a little bit boring just crossing things off when it's like game and supposed to be fun. We have 150 in there. So we need another 100 to complete this challenge. I don't know how much the skip's going to cost. Might cost another £50. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to play this one to try and complete that. So let's give this a roll. We have yellow. So we're just going to go to the first yellow. That was the first yellow. Yeah. And this is mellow yellow. And get my scratch tool. And this is from Little Moon Budgets. Beautiful colour, I love it. And we are going to give this a scratch. Oh, so it's not too bad on the first go. Can you see it? Yeah. So we have £10 going in today, which is fabulous, because the last few weeks I've not been having much left over. So what I'm going to do is I am literally just going to pop the money in the back of here, okay, and then this is going to stay out because it's been bending the envelope and things, just because it's a bit bulky. So it will just stay with my cash tray. And yeah, go check Sky Budgets out. In a previous video, I did say she was stopping doing physical products, but she will be bringing them back. It wasn't like a be all and end all. She will be bringing them back. So we're going to put the £15 into the back of here. Now, if I'm being totally honest, I don't know what my plans are this week. So I might need that, I might not. We'll just see. Right, so that is all stuffed for the week. Before we go into the main binders that are here, I just want to show you something. So I've been saying for a while I need to get up something for the 400 subscriber giveaway. I wasn't going to do a 400 one, but I thought actually it'd be nice to do one. So at the moment I am 458, so I'm on that road to 500. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I can get to 500 by the end of December, hopefully, before we go into the new year, which would be absolutely amazing. So if anybody could like, comment, share this just to get me up to 500 before the end of the year, that would be amazing. I have hit over half the amount of watch hours that we need, so obviously I'm trying to keep that in line with my subscribers and trying to get it so that when we come to the end we all meet up and yeah, I can then be monetized, but that's going to be a while away. I get that. Instagram I'm doing really well on as well, so I think I'm about 580 over there, which is absolutely amazing, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I see all the people that are, you know, repeat commenters, and it's really, really nice getting to know them, and yeah, knowing that I've got people that are supporting me and watching me. So for my 400, I'm not doing physical products, But what I'm going to do is pop these up onto my Google Drive. So this is going to be labelled like something like 400 subscriber giveaway. And it is to help you save for going into 2025. So it can be difficult not having any money going into 2025. It could be that you're using this to save for something that, you know, before 2025. But I wanted to do these. So I've got positivity for 2025. And it's each phrase is, and you can just tick off the love hearts as you save the money. So you can just do this simply as £5, you know, £10, £1, whatever you want, £2. And there is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 on here. So that can easily save you £10, £50, £100, whatever. And it's adaptable to your budget. So that was the first one. It wasn't the first one, that was the second one. This was the first one, 2025, but I pulled it out wrong. And this is just saving again, the icon, very simple. You can tick the boxes. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on here as well. And then, you know, if you wanted to save a bit more, you could colour each one of these in. So that was that one. And then this one, I personally love this one. So it's step into 2025. Every step is progress. And I don't think there's as many. 3, 6, 9. Oh, there's 10 on here. I thought there wasn't as many. And this one, yeah, I just thought it was funny that you've got your ladders, your feet, your stairs, air aerobics or anything like that. The little thing there, you've got stepping stones here, you've got your step ladder. Yeah, so I just thought that was cute. So this is going to come on an A4 sheet. All three of them are going to come on the A4 sheet. I've kept the colour background off just to make it easier for printing. And yeah, all three are going to come on a sheet. You can just print them off, cut down, and job's done. So I use this for rounding my corners. I had this cute little one, but I find that this one was just a Hobbycraft one and it doesn't go through card and laminate at the same time. But this one I find really good. Now I just pop it like that, pop it in, pop it down, and it cuts it out absolutely perfect. So that is my gift to you. That is going to be in my digital downloads, like I say, under 400 subscriber giveaway. So I hope you take these on, and they can be used throughout this can be used throughout 2025. All of them can. It's not necessarily they have to be, but I thought, do you know, if you just want that little boost and you've got a couple of more, well, what, 8 so weeks left that you wanted to save something, you've got that there. So that is that one. So I'll just pop them off the side. And this is what I brought, and it was like 69p. How cute is this little diary? And I just thought this would be perfect for work shifts, just to, you know, mark the shifts I've got. I just thought that was really cute. Anyway, right, digressing. Didn't mean to press that. Let's get into the cash stuffing today. So we are going to go into here. This is just for fun binder. Is going to get £100. So it's going to get 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And that is what we are going to be playing with our Fun Friday game day. So it's going to be our Just for Fun binder, which I'm so excited about. I think, is it? Yes, we've got to complete this one. I need to complete this one. So that is going to go into there. Right, so we're not going to put anything into emergency fund. That is still at 100. No, it's not. It's at 1,000, guys. But we are going to put some into jelly beans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a 5 in. And we're going to cross 5 of these off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a tracker by Lily Rain Designs, which I thought was really, really cute, just to save up for my niece and nephew. And there's the zoo and the farm as well. And that's why I've kept them quite low denominations, just because I have got a couple to get through. So that's £10 into there now. And we're just going to build this one up. Right, so let's go into here and just have a quick flick through. Ah, yeah, Mr. and Mrs. We are going to put some in here. So we put £20 in. We're going to put another £10 in, and let's have a minty one. Stick with the green. And this is a challenge by Dingley Designs. It's a night out one, but it can be used for date night or anything like that. So each one is £10. So now we have 10, 20, £30 into there, which is exciting. Nothing else is getting stuffed in here. Summer holidays and back to school will start in the new year. So that is that. Going into birthdays. So my husband has just had his birthday. I don't know if his... we need to empty this out. So let's have a look. Yeah, so we need to take his £100 out so that can go because it has been spent. And we actually spent... Oh, so I can change it over. We actually spent 100 out of birthdays as well. So we can update that as we're going. Sorry, I've just chucked on the bell. Update that as that's going across. So, yeah, husbands can be moved to the back now because it'll be my birthday next, then the doggies, then my daughter's, and we're all fully funded. Yeah. Then it's my son's. So we need to add into my son's. Sorry for all the clicking. So what did we add? We're just going to add a 10 in today because I think we said we're just going to add in 30 this month just to like build it up. So actually we'll do some of the 5s. So we've got 2 5s there. And we will add in 2 5s just to start giving that a boost. His isn't until August. And like I say, my husband's just had his. So now we're going into this binder. And this one is our like car, home, everything like that. Car. Right, so we do not have 200 in here. Honestly, this car one is driving me mad. And we need to clean this off. So I'm just going to leave that out to clean off. And we are going to put another £10 into here today. So each one is £2.50. Sorry, my little doggy is click clap clopping across the floor. I think it's because I'm in here. It's just gone under the table to lay down now. Yeah. That'd be him settled for a bit. So now in here we have £30 and we're going to build this one up, and this one is not being touched. This is for its MOT in, I think it's March time. So that is the car. So yeah, sorry, just to say the money that we had saved for this went to the insurance because we had paid the insurance for the month and we needed to change provider, and we had to pay like a lump sum, well, their first month payment basically, but because we had just paid the last insurance, obviously we needed money. So we've used that, but I know I sound a bit peeved every time I say about this car one because we build it up and it uses it, build it up, but I have to think positively that if it wasn't here, what would I be doing? So, yeah. Gaming. We were saying that there is 100 in here. We're just going to build it up slowly to like 120. Or 125 or something, just because they might put the prices up before Christmas. And this is beginning of January, it's due, I think. So we're going to add another 5 in that today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is what I really like about adaptable savings challenges, is that you could either save 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, £30 or £60 or whatever you want with this, and it just gives me the opportunity to use it and not think, oh, I can't use that because I'm not going to be able to save the amount that I need to. So what we got, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'll just put 30 down here for now. And also, it doesn't mean I have to complete a tracker. So if I save the 20 quid and think, right, that's enough, that's absolutely fine. So now in here we have £110. So house is not getting anything. House was fully funded, is fully funded. And it has 200, 350 in there. So I was thinking last night there's something we need, but I don't know what it is. I can't remember now. Do you know when you go to bed at night time and you just have all these things of like, right, I need to do this, oh, that, oh, your mind's working on overload, and then you wake up in the morning, you forget it all. Garden projects is definitely getting some because it's always getting some. So we are going to do another 10. So that means there is 250, 70 and 80 in here now. So we're just going to cross off another little icon. Oh, sorry, this one is from the Queen Bee Makes. And the gaming one was from Charles Cash Budget. So yeah, now in here, what did we say there was? 280? 250, 70, 80. Yeah, so this is going to go up to 300. So with House, I think this is what I was going to update you on. With House, we've had an inspector come out and we need some work doing to the house because there's quite a bit of mould. They need to do stuff to the roof, the guttering, and like take some plaster off in the rooms where the mould is and put it back on. Lots of things. Anyway, somebody came out and they prodded the walls and they did all these fancy tests and things to see how moist the air was and all sorts. And then I had a phone call saying, oh, we're just coming out to assess your mould and damp. And I'm like, but somebody came out and did it. And an inspector who specialises in that came out and did it. And then they were like, oh yeah, but we need to do it before we can come and carry on some work. And I'm like, but that defeats the object. That's wasting time for me and money for yourselves doing a job a second time. So at the moment, we're not going to be putting the new fences in. We're not going to be putting doing any work to the property at the moment until we know exactly what is being done to it. Because obviously we don't want to put a new fence in or redecorate or do anything and then our work be, you know, ruined by the work that needs to be done. Luckily, our living room, we've only recently done, if you've followed me here and on Instagram, and luckily I don't think they'll have to touch that. But there's so many air bricks in our property that are just bricked up. Like, they're there for a reason. Does anybody else have that? So we've got a cupboard under the stairs and it gets so damp, and it's because it's literally got no air bricks, and I have to leave the door open all the time just to make sure that there's circulation of air in it. Anyway, I'm digressing. My point was, we're going to build that up, but we ain't going to be spending out of it at the moment. So, guys, I think that is leading me over to popping this money into our leftover binder. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I was going to talk about, although you probably don't want to hear me yabbering on about things. So we have £10 going into here today. I don't know if we've got change. We'll just have to see as we go through. So we've got 6 games in here if you haven't seen already. If you have, I'm so sorry for just babbling on about it again. We've got Over the Moon by The Rocking Witch. If you haven't, go and check out her website, www.therockingwitch.com. She's opened a new website. She's gone from Etsy. And there's a few people opening websites. Mine is, I feel like, looking okay, but there's just a few tweaks before I do anything with mine. Little Moon Budgets. We have Gumball by Bethany Budgets. We have The Fishing Trip by Budget with Moo. We have Cookie Jar, and that's by the Queen Bee Makes. I knew who it was from, I just didn't know what it was called. And then we've got Essex Cash Stuffing, and it is, let's get the party started. So yeah, we're going to roll 2 dice, whatever numbers are, that's where this is going. So we have something, wow, I don't know why I picked that dice up. We haven't even got a number 10. 6 and 3. So let's see what we can, well, we can't do anything in 6. 1, 2, 3. Gumball. Right, okay, bear with me while I just grab some change. Right, got 2 5s and popped the garden binder and the house binder back there. I don't know why I popped it in there. And we have £5 going into this one. So that will make it £15 in here. So what I'm going to do on this time is I'm going to leave that £5 in there. And when we roll the next time, we might get a different colour. Because otherwise it's just going to be yellow, purple, or yellow and purple. So we're going to see, I think I'm going to, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then we are going to go to Essex Cash Stuffing. And this has £5 going into it. So we're going to get to put another love heart over the cup of teas. Now, what is everybody's favourite drink? That's what I'd like to know. So I like a good old hot chocolate. And if I have a tea, it's black tea, no sugar, no milk. And that's what I've had for years. But what's yours? Is it a coffee? Whatever, just pop your drink. It can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic. I have never tried coffee. Never wanted to try coffee. But in the same sense, I could never stand the smell of coffee. And I don't know why. So yeah, that's what's put me off it, to be fair. So that's £10 stuffed into our leftover binders. Might not seem much, but actually it builds up over time. So I'm grateful for that. Right, let's pop this away. And I'm just going to show you, so you don't think I'm just making up a load of rubbish. This is what I've been doing. So I've been ordering from people and the kids have been wrapping it up. So if it's come in their own wrappers, we've kept it in their own wrappers. So you might be able to guess some of the places by the colours of the sweetie wrappers of who I've ordered stuff off. Then there is some that obviously we've had to wrap. Well, I say the kids have had to wrap. So they are all here. Then there is Little Moon budgets. Wrapped 6 mini... What is it? Advent. Sorry, Abby. And then there is also, sorry, this. So this was gifted to me by my sister, and I just thought it was nice that I open it on camera as well. So obviously I'll open one day of one of this. One of these, and then obviously I've got something else that I'm going to show you in a second. And this is just a pack of crystals, crystal advent calendar, and it's 24-day one, which I think is absolutely cute. I can't say that I've ever been into all the crystal things and stuff, but it'll be nice to take one out and see what is in it. And I'm assuming that obviously, yeah, the way this is laid out doesn't correspond to the way it is in here, but it'll be nice to just read about each stone, I think. So that is that. So I'm building up nicely. I'm going to be making middle of the week, I'm going to go through and I'm going to be making some purchases just to finish it off, because I think I've got about, did I work out about 15 like ones like this. I was going to do them all individually, and then I would say have one person's say day 1, but then I might have something from them on day 12 or something. But what I've done now is I've just done all together, so then I can shout out to that person on one day. So I think I've still got a few more bits to purchase that I'd like to purchase. Some of it may include things, most of this is budgeting related, to be quite fair, other than the crystals. But some of it I might add in little bits to help me with my planning. So from 2025 I am starting planning. So some stickers and date things and stuff like that. So if there's any recommendations, pop them below. So yeah, I've got all these so far. And also I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did order it. So I ordered this beauty. Let me just move some stuff out of the way. And if you know, you know. Now, I've managed to avoid seeing any of Little Moon Budget's stuff. I've managed to avoid seeing any of the reveals for Sophia's stuff. And I know Miss Budgets has done one. So if you want to go and see, go check that out. But, yeah, I haven't watched it. So I don't know anything about what's in it. Obviously, when you open the box and have a look in the box, you can, as in, this is the box. This is the beautiful box. And when you open it up, I'm just going to do that. It is wrapped, you know. And I suppose if you sneak inside, you could probably see a few bits, but they are all wrapped. So I'm excited about that. So I think what I'm going to do is because there's 12 days in this one. So obviously one of Soph's will be opened for 12 days alongside another one. I think that's how I'm going to do it. So yeah, but can I just say, sorry guys, I think this is going to be a right chatty video. Royal Mail. Oh my gosh, you should have seen me. I was waiting for this to come. So no fault to Sophia, but she posted these out way before this, and this only came Friday night. I was going out to my sister's just for half an hour, just to get out of the house and stuff. And I seen the Royal Mail van, and it was about 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish. And he was walking up to the house, and you could just tell it was in the bright red bag. And I was like, hey, that's my package. But because I was in the car, he was like, right, can you tell me this? So I was like, yeah, my name's this, my address is this. Do you want my telephone number? Do you want this? And he was like, no, I don't need your life story, thanks. I was like, no, but I want that package. I've been waiting for it. So although I'm not going to open it, I just feel so happy that I've got it. And that was, yeah, a decent purchase that I'm excited to see. But like I say, if I haven't commented on any of the reveals of the advent calendars and stuff, I apologise. It's just because I can't. I want it to be a surprise, and I'm never gonna. I'm gonna see something along the way, which isn't a problem. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this from the 1st of December. I'm gonna grasp like what other people are doing, whether they're going to open it the 12 days before Christmas and, you know, 12 to 24, or they're doing it the 1st to the 12th. I'm just going to play it by ear and see, because obviously I wouldn't want to spoil anybody else who's got it all wrapped up ready for the advent. So guys, I think that is all my yabbering for now. I'm sure if I forget anything, I can do it on my Teeny Tiny Tuesdays. We still do have all the money in the Christmas, because I brought a few like tiny bits, so we still have all this money in Christmas at the minute. I have brought a few tiny bits, and I just got them out of like the shopping money and stuff, or any money that was left over from any other category, to be honest. So yeah, so link below what your favourite drink is. Can be alcoholic, non-alcoholic. For an alcoholic one, I do like a little bit of rum. But I don't drink, probably at Christmas or the odd time. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. Sorry it's been a bit more chatty, but I just wanted to get up to date with everybody, and I just feel like I've not had a good chat with you for a while. Go and check out all the people that I've shown you all their trackers from, and I will see you for my Teeny Tiny Tuesdays on Tuesday. Take care, bye bye.